Hey everyone, this one's called 1955. So I technically started getting involved with music around the age of 10. I asked my mom, I remember if I could take piano lessons, and then that very same year my dad started teaching me how to play guitar. Starting off, I was very into electric guitar and sort of rock and roll, nitty-gritty sound, and I'd play Ozzy Osbourne and Stairway to Heaven and AC/DC, I mean, all day long. Like any other 10-year-old guitar player starting off who doesn't play Crazy Train for like 5 hours. Once I started singing though, this really sort of mellow, smooth, calming voice came out, and I was like, well, Brian Johnson from AC/DC, he doesn't sound like this, so I started to take my music in a bit of a different direction. I would say I started coming into my own when I started listening to guys like Passenger, John Mayer, Ed Sheeran, all these sort of really great, I guess more modern singer-songwriters. I connected with their songs more than I connected with anyone else's, and I think it was just because of their sincerity, the fact that they write what's on their heart, not what, they write. It's totally honest music, and I loved it, and I really try to emulate that and write as genuine as I can, as honest as I can, almost like a form of therapy, just to release what's on my mind. And that's sort of how I developed my own sound. I studied how they did it, and I watched how they did it, how they played, how they wrote. Over the years I played with many different bands, mostly just friends, in different cities, kind of all over, and I'm at the point now where I'm focusing more so on a solo acoustic act and really loving that sort of, that vulnerable, honest sort of sound. So I love that sort of sound, but definitely in the future I see myself with a full band, just because just being able to work off other musicians, the energy is intensified so much, and really the whole live show is improved. So definitely in the future, full band, yes. I haven't been playing nearly as many shows as I'd like to be. I think it's just because I've been really focused on writing material and sort of honing my craft as a singer-songwriter. I still feel like I'm just starting off. I'm only 22, and I'm just kind of getting my foot in the door. And so just having sort of an arsenal of songs that I'm happy with, that I'm enjoy playing in front of an audience, that's what I've been working on. And thankfully, just by being persistent and one thing leading to another, I did just sign with a management company in Nashville. We've already decided that we're going to be releasing a single just to get the ball rolling at first. The single is an original of mine, and it's called Crazy in Love. Finally going to be working with, which I've wanted to do for years, just be working with good producers, good engineers who know what they're doing. Because when it comes to producing compared to like my singing, my knowledge of singing or my knowledge of writing or performing, producing is probably my lowest. So being able to work with, a Grammy Award-winning producer, that's gonna be huge. So of course we want this single to be heard all over the world through Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, radio, and for that to really come to life and for that to happen, that's where I really need the support of you guys. If you can't support monetarily, even just sharing this video and telling your friends about it, your family, the community that you're in, that is a huge help in itself. Even just staying connected with me on social media, on YouTube, on Facebook, and just like telling people, hey, have you heard of this blonde-haired kid who sings songs that make me want to go to sleep easier? I love what I do, and to be able to move someone and connect with them, and just to have this, like I said, that real sort of connection through music that, millions of people know what I'm talking about. To have that with people, I want to have that with as many people as I can in this life, and that's really the end goal. I really appreciate any support that anyone can give, and to show my appreciation, I have some cool gifts to sort of give out. A CD of mine, which I made a very limited number of copies of, and I'm not making any more, so once they're gone, those are gone for good. So I think that'll be cool to have, because a very limited number of people are going to be able to get their hands on those. I have stickers and wristbands, and I'm also doing private Skype concerts, so I get your Skype information, we set up a time, and it could be just one-on-one, or you have friends over all around the computer and you get your own little private concert via Skype. And I'm also doing home concerts, so if you're in the area and you're not too far away from me, I'll come to your house, I'll set up a system, have friends over, you know, everyone may bring some food, have some drinks, and I'll play a live show. So on behalf of myself and to all of you watching, all over the world, wherever you may be, thank you for your support, thank you for your love, and I so look forward to sharing more music with you.